Make sure it's in neutral. This is so nerve-wracking. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to our Ford Mustang transformation from a base model V6 to a GT model with this 4.6 liter V8 in it. We just recently swapped that whole engine, and also in the last video we actually swapped all the rear suspension from the GT. So now the whole drivetrain in this car is from that other GT. We haven't actually connected anything up yet though, so before we hear this engine roar to life, we have to connect up all the wiring and all the hoses and also get some radiator in here and a whole bunch of stuff. So we're gonna start by connecting some stuff up. So let's get to it.
Ever turn back time and do it all again? You know that I would. You know that I would. And if I could live it every night and do it all again, you know that I would. You know I would.
Look at that, eh?
Yeah, this is the block heater cable, and it turns out that they must have never actually connected it because that was dragging on the ground. So we're probably never going to actually use the block heater in this car anyway, so we'll just...
No, if we're driving this car in the winter, then we got bigger problems.
Yeah, that's our summer car.
Gone too soon, and now I'm awake in the middle of the night, wishing I had a little more time, thinking how all the years kept flying by, flying by. I'm awake in the middle of the night. I knew that everything would be alright, and if I knew what the end would feel like, it feels like if I could ever turn back time and do it all again, you know that I would. You know that I would. And if I could live it every night and do it all again, you know that I would. You know I would. Time, and if there's nothing left for me, I would go every place I could. I would see every face I should, but I know that I find all the time isn't on my side. And now I'm awake in the middle of the night, wishing I had a little more time, thinking how all the years kept flying by, flying by. I'm awake in the middle of the night. I knew that everything would be alright, and if I knew what the end would feel like, it feels like if I could ever turn back time and do it all again, you know that I would. You know that I would. And if I could live it every night and do it all again, you know that I would.
Alright, so this is the original fan from the GT, and the other car was in an accident, so the fan is a little bit morphed, but I think I could fix it with a little bit of heat from this heat gun just to get her back into shape. Alright guys, we just finished connecting up basically everything. I just got this radiator and fan in, and the last step is actually putting the coolant reservoir on here. And just to mention, we are actually reusing the radiator out of this car, the V6 radiator, because it looked basically exactly the same as the V8 radiator. But we go to put the GT coolant reservoir on here, turns out hits the filler neck. and we look at the GT radiator, which I actually have right here, turns out it doesn't have a filler neck. So that's a bit of a predicament, and we have some ideas. What's your idea, Dad?
Yeah, well, normally you just get another radiator.
Yeah, the proper one.
Yeah, the proper one. But we're in a bit of a time bind here because for us to get a new one would take almost a week.
Yeah, and we want to get this car running today, hopefully. So.
That's right. So we're going to just do this quick little swap over, and we're going to take this tank off this radiator.
Yeah, because the plastic, you can actually take off the aluminum.
Yeah.
This is called the tank, basically. This is where it gets stored.
So these little tabs right here.
Yeah, you can actually just pry the aluminum up and then take the whole tank off.
That's right. I've done it before a long time ago on another one time.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend that. This is a repair procedure that you could stand behind.
But hopefully if we do it right, it won't leak, hopefully, and then we can get this car running today.
Yeah, that's our main goal here.
So we're just gonna quickly swap that, hopefully goes well, put it back in, and then do the rest of it. So let's get to it.
Think that I've said this a few times. Even with that, has it ever felt right? I swear that this has happened every moment. Can I just be honest? I was only wondering, and maybe we could take it to a different conversation. Things will get uncomfortable, but only if we make it. I just wanna say that, but you'd rather take it all back. Although you are sunlight, you stay in the shade. I'm dancing in a corner just to get a space, 'cause I wanna believe that. Ooh, I get lost, you go with your day. Slowly get closer, but you're moving away. I know it's just a recap, but I'm sure you'll never see that. Rather take it all back. Maybe it's time to get home. Think that it's going a little too far, even after all the white noise. Oh, I still wanted to restart. Give all you're taking my time. Feels like I'm patiently waiting.
Alright guys, while my dad is going to be swapping the radiator, me and my brother actually who just arrived is going to be attempting to swap the belt, because this serpentine belt was actually pretty wrecked and fraying a bit. We picked up a new one from Napa right there, and yeah, you want to go ahead and try and undo that. This is your grand appearance and you're swapping a belt. So we got to undo the tensioner. Oh, blocking the light. There we go. Oh, nice. Then you should just be able to release it. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that works good.
But I'm sure you'll never see that. Rather take it all back. Bring it back, bring it back. 'Cause I'm sure you'll never see that. Rather take it all back. Bring it back, bring it back. Oh, I'm sure you'll never see that. Rather take it all back. Bring it back, bring it back. 'Cause I'm sure you'll never see that. Rather take it all back.
Hello. So we're putting automatic transmission fluid as power steering fluid. Oh, it's definitely draining out that one hole. Hopefully nothing else leaks. Oops. All right guys, this is the point that we're at right now. So the whole thing about doing the radiator swap was not actually working as well as we were hoping it to be, because the manufacturers of both radiator were actually completely different. One was like aftermarket, and combining the two just was not working. So I think we're gonna scrap that idea for now and get a proper one. We're gonna order one, but you can actually run an engine without coolant just for a little bit. So we got the air intake on there. That's an aftermarket K&N air filter, which looks sick, but we're just gonna see if it'll fire up, just run it for a little bit and then just turn it off right now. But we just want to see if it'll run, so let's go try it out. Wow. Whoa, it doesn't spark. That's crazy. It's a good sign. That means we don't have any shorts going on. Tighten her down. So far, it seems like pretty normal stuff. But yeah, the real thing is when you put the key in the ignition and see what goes on then. Really, dome lights are on. It locked and unlocked. Horns are connected. Make sure it's in neutral. This is so nerve-wracking. No way. Wow. Alright, yeah, I'll shut it down.
Running on stale gas.
Steel gas, and yeah. But man, did it sound good.
Right here, this big hole.
Oh yeah.
No, that wouldn't make a difference.
No, we have a minor hole in the valve cover. That's fine. Yeah, it's minor. What do you mean? Yeah, man, that does sound good though.
Hey, it started.
Well, there you have it, guys. We got this whole car running, and it runs amazing, and it just fired up immediately. That is such a relief. We're actually surprised at how well this car run, especially for how much we swapped, and it just fired up like nothing. This engine actually has very low mileage on it too, which is going to be sweet when we get this thing all complete. There's still a whole bunch of stuff we have to assemble and a lot of fluids we have to put in this car still, but we ran out of time in this video, so we'll have to do all that in the next video. So subscribe, stay notified, and I'll see you guys then. See ya. Because both manufacturers of either were different. What? This is the point that we are in at this, whoa, how fast it started. Okay, stop moving into the light. Are you taking a video?